Here goes nothing. So it is not technically week 3 yet for booktube games. It is still Friday night at 10:22, but I'm taking my girl Serenity's advice and getting some coffee because at midnight I'm planning to do the 24-hour readathon for this week's challenge. I've never done a 24-hour readathon, so I'm not trying to get like my hopes high that I'll be able to read a ton because your girl loves her sleep. But I'm gonna try, and that's what matters. I am currently in the middle of reading Shatter Me. If you didn't watch my last vlog, this is a reread for me technically. The first time I read it was years ago, and it was via audiobook, and I did not like the audiobook whatsoever. I think I just didn't like the narrator's voice and the scratching noises, if you know what I'm talking about. And I think that really made me not enjoy the book itself. So I'm giving it another go, another chance, and I'm physically reading it. So I definitely plan to finish that for the 24-hour readathon. Other than that, I have no TBR, no expectations of what I'm gonna read. It's gonna be more of a mood read. We'll see how it goes. So since it's 10:30, I can't get Starbucks or anything. So your girl is in a McDonald's drive-thru, and I'm just gonna get an iced coffee from there. Hopefully I like it. It's so hit or miss. I usually hate it or think it's like really good because I just get a ton of sugar in it. Here goes nothing. It's so gross. I'm not trying to be like dramatic or anything, but I fucked up and asked for it to be extra sweet because I'm used to it not being sweet enough. It's not even 11 o'clock and I'm tired already, so I'm gonna drink this, but I'm not gonna be happy about it. Damn it. I shouldn't have asked for it to be extra sweet. 30 minutes past midnight and I'm already tired, so I'm switching to audiobook. I'm gonna take off my makeup and probably call it a night soon. Literally was just snapping while I was waiting for my Pop-Tart for a snack, and it popped out the toaster and I literally like jumped and got scared. What the fuck is wrong with me? It's 8:30. I usually sleep in like crazy on a Saturday. But I set an alarm, started an audiobook. I'm on the second book in the Shatter Me series. My brain's not working. I can't even remember which one this is called. I'm gonna like fully get up soon and get ready for the day. Saturday is my only day off. I work 6 days a week, so I have to do other stuff today, not just sit at home and read. So audiobooks are definitely going to be clutch. Are we going back to sleep? You know, it would make reading while laying or listening to audiobook while laying down easier. AirPod. Oh, it's bright. Alrighty, so we are going to thrift stores and my favorite used bookstore, Second and Charles, to go book shopping. But I have my headphones so I can listen to audiobook because it's technically still my 24-hour readathon. And Ketterdam is currently like in last fucking place. I don't know how that happened, but we're slipping, so I'm taking this next week to try to help us get back into at least second place or something. It's been bad. So here goes nothing. So change of plans. We decided to go a little further out. Instead of going to Second and Charles, we're going to Ollie's Bargain Outlet, which Amanda recommended to me because there's an Ollie's Bargain Outlet by her. And I am so freaking excited. We didn't even realize that right next door to this Ollie's where they have like bargain books is a freaking used bookstore that I went to years and years ago. And this just feels like the biggest win ever. I'm so excited. Are you excited? That's so fake. I can't even.
Nah, I like stores like that.
I know, because they'll have like used like music and other stuff too. But I'm so hype. Oh my gosh. Okay, bye. All right, not too bad of a haul. I didn't go overboard. At the used bookstore, McKay's, I got hardcover of the Scorch Trials. I read this complete series years and years ago, but I never owned this one, so Got it for $2.50 and it could just complete my series on my bookshelf. And then I literally was talking about this before I even went in, that I wanted to get a big paperback of Game of Thrones. I've never read it. I love the show. I own those like little blue ones, but they're so dense and small, I never want to pick it up and read it. So I'm hoping between an audiobook and this big floppy boy right here, I can finally get into reading Game of Thrones. But when I went to Ollie's, that is where I got what I'm really happy about. They had the 10th anniversary edition of City of Bones by Cassandra Clare in the Mortal Instruments series. It's in decent condition on the outside. The pages are a little messed up, but it was $5, so I'm gonna call that a win. We're gonna check out a couple other stores, not book related, and then probably grab some food. A quick update on what I'm reading. I should be finished with Unravel Me in like maybe 20 or 30 minutes or so. And I definitely am still liking the series. I still don't know how to feel about Adam. It's like, I feel like I'm supposed to like him, but I don't. And he's kind of creepy. And Warner like does literally the same things, like seemingly insta-love and like being all over Juliet, but for some reason it doesn't bother me as much. So I still don't know how I'm feeling about everything. I guess I'll have some more thoughts when this ends. And then my library app only has Ignite Me on like hold, so I might have to use an Audible credit to listen to that, but I am on track to finishing this series today, so we'll keep going. Oh, you gotta tell them what you got.
Oh, I got the 30th anniversary of Alex Haley's Roots, his historical fiction book. It tells about an American family see, I don't remember.
I
have video anxiety or whatever. Look, I don't have anxiety, no, but I'm like struggling to explain it. But anyway, it talks about a family's history from when a boy named Kunta got captured in West Africa and then was brought over to America in slavery, and it goes through the generations of the family. I think everyone should read this book.
What's really funny is you definitely like are so much better on camera than I am. And before you even messed up, I was literally about to compliment you. Like, you literally are describing books better than I ever describe books in my videos.
Well, I kind of messed up my words a little bit, but
yeah,
whatever.
But like you're still so much better.
But yes, everyone should read this book to get a better understanding of what happened in the Mid-Atlantic slave trade and what has gone on with African Americans in America since then.
I love your little peace sign. How much was it at this?
Yeah, I was about to buy this for like $15 at a different store,
used bookstore,
and then like $13 on Amazon. But I got it for $4 there. There was like the really old version for $1.25.
I like this version.
But yeah, but this one's the 30th anniversary edition, and it's a pretty important book or story to me because I've seen the movie. But
I've seen the movie. I should probably read that.
Yeah, I've seen like the original movie, the new version of the movie. I think I've only
seen the newer one.
Yeah, but I've never read the actual novel that started it off, so it's huge. Like, should be interesting.
Why don't you get a listen to it on audio?
Nah, I'd rather read it.
You want to read it?
Yeah.
It has nice deckled edges. That's why I told him to get that one, not the other one.
The other one had like these weird, like blue.
It was sprayed edges, but it was like really old sprayed edges. It didn't look that good, so we got.
But it was $1.25.
Yeah, but this one's nicer. Anyways, all right, that's our update. He once again is showing me up in my videos because he can just speak better.
That's a lie.
That's not a lie. If you guys watch the end of my last vlog, you'll know he shows me up in videos.
I'm a teacher. I talk all day for a living.
I know, I don't do that anymore.
That's true, yeah. Okay.
Update later.
Bye.
It's like 3-something in the afternoon. And I think I need a nap, guys. I was trying to go the whole day without needing to take a nap. But I think I need one. It'll be a short one if I do take one. Hi, Anakin. Where'd he go? Oh. If I do take a nap, hopefully it's a short one. I'm at the end of chapter 27 and I knew I wouldn't like Adam. I knew there was a reason. but I'm about to take a nap. But I knew it. I just had to say I knew I wasn't gonna like Adam. I slept way more than I was supposed to on my nap, but it was still not too bad, less than 2 hours. So I probably won't be able to finish the whole Shatter Me series up until this point, but I'll definitely be able to get close at least. So right now I'm just gonna make some dinner and keep on listening to this audiobook and see how it goes. I don't remember what I said right before I took a nap, but Adam's trash. I love Warner so much. I just knew it was gonna happen. Like, I had that feeling I was. So I will update after dinner probably. Vlog with me, my love. I don't remember if I updated after Ignite Me, but I am falling in love with this series. Holy crap. What? I'm on... Okay, if you hear James in the background, that's because we're watching the three-point contest. What did he get? What did 27. Where does that put Joe Harris? Fourth? Third place? Okay, sorry. Yeah, so we're watching like the all-star events and stuff, games or whatever. But that made me lose my train of thought. Why do you look so sad today? Now I'm kind of worried because Whitney from Witty Novels and Boston were responding to my tweet when I posted that I finished Ignite Me, and they were telling me that I should wait to read Unravel Me right until Defy Me comes out. Now I'm worried because I'm gonna be destroyed. I just know it. But I just finished a workout while listening to my audiobook, so now I'm just hanging out with Anakin, watching the three-point game while also listening to the audiobook. You don't have to be so mean. But seriously, I love Joe Harris so much, so everyone else just needs to keep sucking. Thank you.
Watching these all-star games are hard because Ben taught me to appreciate fundamental basketball, and there is none here.
I love you! Oh my god! I'm so proud of my baby! It is 11:45 p.m. and I just finished Restore Me. Oh my god, what the frick was that ending? Oh! Okay, I'm ending my 24-hour readathon now because there's like 15 minutes left and I'm not going to start something else. I am so proud. I finished the entire Shatter Me series up until this point, which is insane. Holy crap. Are you leaving the room? Yeah. No, I was trying to take my makeup off. But what the frick was that ending? I should have listened to Whitney and Boston and not... What the heck is that? And not read it yet. No, I'm gonna wait till April. That's insane. And everyone else had to wait so much longer. I don't know how you guys did it, but what the frick was that ending? Just a quick wrap up of my 24-hour readathon. I started Shatter Me yesterday, so not when I started the readathon, and I was about halfway through when midnight came, but then, so I ended up finishing Shatter Me and reading all the way up to Restore Me. Wild freaking ride for 24 hours, I've got to say. The two things that are like lingering with me right now are I'm completely on the bandwagon of being Aaron Warner's hoe, because I love Warner so freaking much, but I also really love Kenji. Like, their like friend relationship, Juliet and Kenji, is freaking amazing, and I'm like, I was kind of surprised by that because I didn't see anything on Twitter, like I randomly see like things about Warner, so I'm like, okay, we'll see how I feel about Warner, and I would die for Warner. So that's no surprise here. But no one talks about Kenji. I feel like I've never seen Kenji's name come up, and I freaking love their friendship. But anyway, so that was my readathon. It's not going to be a separate video. I'm just going to keep it with my weekly BookTube Games vlogs. And I will see you guys throughout the week. I need to go to bed because I work tomorrow morning. So, see you guys later. It is Monday. I don't think I updated my vlog yesterday, but your girl started Game of Thrones. Look how thick she is, and floppy and big. It is kind of intimidating. Last night I think I got to like 31 pages, but I'm going to be physically reading it and listening to the audiobook. So hopefully I can get through it in a decent amount of time because she's thick, y'all. But since I love the show, the world building is definitely a lot easier because I already have an image of in my head of what the characters look like and what the world looks like and a general idea about the story. Why are you whining? What's wrong? There's no one out there. I have to stand in front of the door when I'm at my parents' house because the lighting is trash. I also forgot to mention yesterday I started Akata Witch. I do not remember what the author's name is, so I'll put it somewhere or put the book here somewhere. I was hoping to rent it from my library, but someone got to it first, so I'm on hold. So I started the audiobook on Scribd while I was at work yesterday, and I'm enjoying it so far. So for those, this book was actually recommended to me by a friend, Randy. She messaged me, she said her and my other friend Katie were talking about recommendations for books to read for Black History Month, and she recommended this one, so she let me know about it. I've never heard of it until she texted me about it. It is a middle grade book, I believe, and it follows a albino main character who grew up in New York and then had to move to Nigeria, I believe. I could be wrong, but so it's her struggles with that. So it's following her struggles of not only moving from America to Nigeria, but her struggles as being albino. And then to mix things up even more, her finding out that she has magical powers, and it is a fantasy middle grade book, and I'm loving it so far. I love that. So with her finding out she has magic, she's going to school for magic, and I love magic school tropes. And I love tight-knit groups. This group is not that tight-knit quite yet, but I'm hoping that's what it's going towards. They form this small coven of these young children who have magic, and I'm just excited to see where the story goes. Tonight, I'm probably going to read some more of Game of Thrones. I'm putting Akata Witch on hold for a moment because I wanted to physically read that book too, and I'm next in line to get it at my library, so I'll probably just stop listening to that one for a little bit and then pick it back up when I can get the physical copy. I'm gonna take a break from reading for the BookTube games because I'm starting Umbrella Academy tonight. I am so freaking excited. This has been like a super anticipated show of mine because I love two of the actors. What the fuck? I don't even know what their like real names are, but is it Robert Sheehan? I used to watch him in Misfits, and I freaking loved him. He's hilarious. And then the actor from Merlin, who's Sir Percival, he's in there too. And I got so hyped when I watched the trailer for the show, so I'm gonna start it tonight. I'm so excited. I just know I'm gonna be trash for this show. Game of Thrones is really dragging my page number down, so I'm gonna take a break from it and read some manga. What am I gonna read?
The greatest manga of all time. Rurouni Kenshin.
It's his favorite manga. He's read it like a million times, so I thought I'd give it a shot and see how I like it. I knew I would like this, but I really, really, really like it. How many times have you read this?
Like 5.
He's read it like 5 times. I just read the first 3 volumes. It is so good. It's mainly historical fiction of an era in Japan that I'm not very familiar with, but he's obsessed with. Like, because of this manga, he ended up getting... What's the thing you got a black belt in? I always ask and forget.
Iaido.
He has a black belt in Iaido, and it's because he literally read this and was like obsessed with it and studied martial arts, the same martial arts that are like that is featured in this. Well, look, it's in the beginning of this book, like the first couple pages, they did it in color, and it's so beautiful. And I wish the whole manga was like this, but I love all the sword fighting. I love the banter, and it's really funny actually. Like, I was laughing out loud at multiple parts. So I'm enjoying this manga a lot more than I thought I would, so I'm definitely going to continue it. Good morning. I look a hot damn mess right now, and it is because it is Wednesday and it is snowing outside, so that means I get to work from home, and which is lovely, except for the fact that if I'm working in my bed, it's going to be so hard not to take a nap. But that's besides the point. I'm very happy I'm home right now. Hopefully, while I'm getting some work done, I could listen to my audiobook. I'm making some good progress with Game of Thrones. I'm on page 300 right now, so slow and steady. This is definitely not my main read for pages for the booktube games, but I'm making my way through it. The past couple days, my main reads have been manga, so I've read the first 3 in Rurouni Kenshin, which is James' favorite manga, and I read the first 3 in the Mars series, which is a reread for me from like middle school or high school. I can't remember when I read it, but I loved it, so I just read the first 3 of those yesterday. So the main thing I'll be doing today is obviously working, but hopefully listening to some more Game of Thrones, and I just started the Dragon Prince on Netflix, which is giving me such Avatar: The Last Airbender vibes, so I'm really enjoying it. And last night I finished The Umbrella Academy, which was so freaking good, but it's so frustrating because it's another one of those shows like Marvel Runaways where it ends on a cliffhanger, and the show hasn't been renewed for a new season, so that's kind of frustrating. But it is Thursday, February 21st, I think, and it feels like I got no reading today. I read some manga, so I got some pages today, but I've been editing my vlog, my week 2 vlog, and it's almost the end of week 3. It's taking me forever. I don't know what's taking me so long, but because editing's taking forever, I feel like I can't read anything today. That's a little frustrating, but I'm almost done editing last week's vlog. Hopefully I'll get it tonight. I don't know, guys. This week I'm struggling a little bit. We'll see how much I can do after I finish editing. Alrighty, it is Friday what's today? Today is Friday the 22nd, and I feel like I haven't updated my vlog at all this week, but it's probably because I got burnt out with all that vlogging for my 24-hour readathon. But it's Friday, so I need to wrap this-ish up. Have Taco Bell for dinner and my bubble tea, and I guess I'll just wrap up. I think I haven't been updating that much because I've been reading mostly manga, and I just don't think it's necessary to update after every single manga I read because it takes like 30 to 45 minutes to read it, and that would just be a lot of updates. I'm still listening to Game of Thrones on audiobook, so I'm making slow and steady progress with that. So far the book has been very similar to the show. I thought there'd be more differences, but there aren't. I'm not complaining or anything, but so far it's not that different. So as of right now, I'm on page 408 of this book. More than halfway through. Knew I would love it. Hi, Anakin. No begging for food. I've been reading James' favorite manga, Rurouni Kenshin. Each of these big copies has 3 volumes in it. So I read 4 of them so far. And I'm enjoying this a lot more than I thought. The way he talks about this manga, I thought it'd be kind of like dark. I don't know why I thought it'd be really dark and serious. It is kind of serious, but it's also really funny, like typical manga and anime. They have its really funny moment. He's behind the camera. He's not filming me this time, but he says it's gonna get dark, which is fine with me. Then I'm rereading Mars. Who's the author? Fuyumi Soryo? I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. For some reason, I only own the second volume. I don't know if I ever owned any other ones, but I've read 6 of them this week. But Luna, this is a reread for me. This manga's really old. I want to say it started in like 2002 or something. I remember being obsessed with this this contemporary manga. So I found it on one of my apps for free. So it's something I could just read on my phone. So I'm up to volume 6. I am loving it still, but I'm realizing how kind of problematic it kind of is, and some of the characters are. The story pretty much is like the soft-spoken good girl who falls in love with like the bad boy who rides motorcycles and stuff like that. I love the relationship, but I do understand that there's some really problematic shit in here and why I rated some of the other volumes a little lower than others. Did you just lick that bottle of syrup?
I haven't tried this one. Let's taste it first.
What? I will continue to try to update once there's not so many things happening in the background. Oh, let's just wrap this up. I didn't actually wrap it up last time properly. The 16th, I read. Holy crap. I finished 4 books that day, and I read 1,465 pages. So more than the last time I hit 1,000 pages, which is insane. Holy crap, I didn't even realize that. That noise you hear in the background, that metal, that's our dogs grabbing their metal bowl and bringing it to us and like hitting it up against things so that we could get them more water. I read 1,465 pages during my 24-hour readathon. That's what it was. So the 4 books I finished were the 4 Shatter Me books. Insane. On Sunday, I didn't finish any books, but I read 322 pages. On Monday the 18th, I read 3 books and I finished 3 books and read 685 pages. On the 19th, I finished 3 books and read 702 pages. On the 20th, 333 pages. Then yesterday, the 21st, I finished 3 books and read 568 pages. So the reason I'm finishing so many books is because of the manga. And I'm trying to convince James to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender because he does not want to watch it. And like, y'all need to light his ass up in the comments because the past couple videos that he's been in, y'all have been hyping him up. Y'all have been hyping him up. All my comments are about him and how funny he is. But this man doesn't like Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Trash.
I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. I've watched it maybe like 3 times, but I haven't watched it in years. So we just finished the Dragon Prince on Netflix, and I'm like, if you like that, you'll like Avatar. It makes no sense. I realize I'm really hype right now, and this probably got really loud, but y'all need to light him up because y'all love him too much right now. Is all I gotta say. So I'm gonna try to watch Avatar.
And no difference was made.
Seriously?